Hi, I'm Gibran Rivera. I am a coach, a teacher, a guide, and a facilitator. Most of you receiving this already know me. I am here to share that I am opening another opportunity for group coaching. I want to apologize ahead of time because I'm going to look at my notes from time to time because I want to make sure I get this out to you as soon as possible. Last year, I launched my first experiment in group coaching. For most of my career, I have been focused on group facilitation. And when I coached anyone in that context, it was within an organizational change process. So I would work with the leaders of the organizations or with a network of leaders in a given field. So I've been coaching leaders for a long time. But the only way to access my coaching was by being part of an organizational or a movement change work that I was doing. During the pandemic, I started to offer individual coaching to people and leaders who were not part of any such process. And it's been one of the best things I could have done. I love it. It's so rewarding. However, I am still first and foremost a group facilitator. There's something about the magic and the power of the emergence of a collective consciousness of people sharing with each other and building and deepening relationships that gives an extra potency to the change and to the impact of the coaching. To be clear, you're still warmly welcome to join me as an individual in some of my coaching work. But this group coaching opportunity is unique. And one of the reasons why I'm offering it again, and I literally had to figure out how to do it in my calendar, it was an effort, but the people that have participated in the past are giving me such powerful feedback. They're still so connected to each other. I just learned that a group of them is going away to somewhere. It might even be Virginia Beach to keep being and working together. Now this is without my work, so that this relationships that form where people keep supporting each other and each other's growth and each other's change, and that's what we need more than ever. People who are growing along with us, and that's the opportunity that I'm trying to provide to you. So the the way in which I approach coaching, I am looking to help you align with your sense of purpose, to help you get a sense of clarity, to come into integrity with yourself, to create what you're trying to create, to get an idea out of your head and into the world, to lead with an awareness that we live in a world that is defined by VUCA, by volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And that the only way to live in that world is by adapting your leadership posture so that you understand that you're surfing these waves of ever-going change as opposed to keep trying to drive an engine through tracks that you think should have been laid down for you. It is a way for me to help you come into what I think is one of the most important attributes that we can develop, which is self-sovereignty. Your capacity to bring yourself into coherence when you're triggered. Meaning that you stop asking the world to shape itself around your wound, and instead you take responsibility for bringing yourself into coherence. When you have that kind of responsibility, you develop the healthy boundaries necessary to contribute generously, right? And to say no where you gotta say no. And this is really important for leaders who are contending with the culture of grievance that is defining too many of our organizational spaces. My coaching is deep. It is direct. I'm not trying to mince any words, right? This is not a place for you to be babied. and it is about taking action. So you leave every session with a commitment to doing something in the real world. What does the program look like? Let me speak by contrast. If you sign up for individual coaching, you sign up for 5 sessions with me. After those 5 sessions, you have the opportunity to sign up for 5 more. If we have 10 sessions, you actually have to wait before we continue, right? Because I'm trying to create a container, a pressure cooker for transformation. So that's about 10 hours of direct work with me. Here, you are still getting 5 individual sessions with me. It's still happening. That's not changing. In addition to that, you're getting 5 group sessions with 3 other people. So you'll be a group of 4, of 3 other people. And those are facilitated by me. And each of those sessions focuses on one of you. So you have 3 people plus myself completely devoted to helping you make the leap that you're trying to leap. And then you'll also be supporting the group of others, which is how we grow. We grow by helping. We grow by showing what we know. That's how we learn best. And then you'll have 5 other sessions. 5 other sessions that are self-facilitated. And I will give you a very specific format for you to meet without me. There's a kind of closed structure for what you do. It's not an open structure. It's something called a circle of trust, which is a space for sharing, for kind of being alone together, for sharing without any advice giving. It is beautiful and transformational. Finally, you each have to sign up for 1 peer coaching session with each of your peers, right? So every one of you will together have a coaching session. What this means is that all together, you're going to have to commit to something between 18 and 20 hours, depending on how long the peer coaching sessions are, of focused work on yourself over 10 weeks. This is not for the faint of heart. If this is something that is steering something in you, that is calling your attention, I encourage you to reach out to us right away. Obviously, this is something that's going to fill up quickly. We have already raised the cost a little bit, and it's something that will likely keep gradually raising over time, particularly depending on the impact that it is having and on how people are talking about it. So this might be your time. The website will tell you the time frame, and you'll learn how to apply, what you should tell us about what you're trying to do. We'll have an assessment to make sure this is good for you. I'm very excited about it. It's already worked wonderfully. It is magic and medicine, and I'm inviting you into it. Consider it. Say a prayer and see if you want to sign up. Many blessings.